Good morning, and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago. This morning I have the privilege of already starting to chat with Miss Parks even before we start our interview. Good morning, and it's so lovely to see you. We have the Communications Director for the Office of the Chief Secretary, Miss Avian Parks, in studio with us this morning. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Shenell. Good morning, Tobago, all your viewers worldwide. It's a pleasure being here on Tobago Updates, as usual.
Yes, well, we have to catch you while we can. We're talking a bit about the Tobago Day Awards and the fact that the nominations are open.
Correct.
Talk to us a bit about that.
Great. So Tobago Day Awards nominations are open. We opened on the 2nd of September, and the nominations will run until September 30th. Of course, it's always an exciting time for us in the Tobago House of Assembly because it's when we get to award Tobago excellence in various spheres. I want to emphasize that the Tobago Day Awards is for Tobago. It is not anything, it's very apolitical. So Tobago Day Awards has been happening for a number of years through different administrations. And so you have the categories up. You can go to our website, www.tha.gov.tt. The nomination form is there and everything is online this year. So there are no physical forms. Previously, we allowed drop-off at the Chief Administrator's office, but this year we have gone strictly online, very much paperless, and everything is done online. So you have the categories here. We normally have 4 categories. This year we have added a 5th category, and that is the Tobago House of Assembly Award of Merit. So previously, staff of the Tobago House of Assembly would not have the opportunity to enter or be nominated or get an award. So this year, for the first time, you have staff being able to be nominated, right, for ongoing service in the Tobago House of Assembly, excellence in the Tobago House of Assembly. So apart from the Tobago Medal of Honor Gold, Silver, Bronze, and the Chief Secretary's Award, we now have the Tobago House of Assembly Award of Merit for current staff of the Tobago House of Assembly.
Explain to us a bit about the bronze. That one says, for loyal and devoted service beneficial to Tobago in the field of human endeavors, and for gallantry and other human action. Can you explain that one a bit?
So this award can go to anybody who may have done something heroic in a one-off instance. So I remember one time we had an award going to somebody who saved a child from being raped in a toilet. So any kind of human action, humane action, or gallantry. So it's not necessarily something that you've been involved in ongoing. So for instance, the awards are given in spheres. So you have culture, you have education, you have sport, public service. So it falls outside of your regular spheres of activity. And this can be for a one-off heroic action that was done in the community, for someone in the community, for a group in the community, anything to that effect.
Excellent. And so we have 5 categories this time around. We have
Correct.
Gold, Silver, Bronze, the Chief Secretary's Award, and the Tobago House of Assembly Award of Merit. Tell us a bit more about the Chief Secretary's Award itself.
So the Chief Secretary's Award, as you'll see on the nomination form, is for outstanding contributions and significant achievements within the previous year. So you find the other awards, well, with the exception of the merit, might be for long and meritorious ongoing service. Over years, you've really mastered or defined yourself as a stalwart of excellence or expertise in any particular sphere. However, with the Chief Secretary's Award is for significant achievements or contributions in the previous year. So it runs from October 2023 to September 2024.
Excellent. And outside of the awards, the Tobago Day Awards, you have a new show that's launching at the Information Department. You have 116 and a revamping of Let's Talk Tobago. Tell us a bit about that and the difference between the two shows.
Beautiful. So thanks for the opportunity, Shenell. So yes, you are correct. We've just launched our new THA program, 116, and some persons are asking whether 116 has replaced Let's Talk Tobago, and the answer is no. It's an additional show. What we have done is separated out the Tobago House of Assembly information. So 116 will give you the highlights of what took place over the assembly in any given week. So it's recorded and edited and disseminated at the end of the week. So it's really a week in review. And we felt it really important to do this because we have so many audiences, Shenell, and we have to try, as a government entity, we have to try to cater to all our audiences. So we still have those using traditional media, print, television, radio, and of course we know social media is making waves, but everybody is not on social media. Persons are becoming more and more busy, so some persons may not have the time to sit for 30 minutes to see what the THA has done. So 116 allows you to capture the essence of what the THA has done in a few minutes. So the episodes can range from 3 to 5 minutes, 6 minutes, thereabout. But you would be able to see, okay, these were the events or accomplishments of the THA in the past week. Let's Talk Tobago. What we have done with Let's Talk Tobago, and this really came out of a suggestion from one of the staff, because we really try to encourage and foster a team spirit at the Department of Information. Most times, if we are branching out into something new, we have brainstorming sessions. So persons have the opportunity to give their contribution, to give their ideas. So even let me just switch back to 116. 116, the name 116 really reflects the size of Tobago, 116 square miles. I know I got, one or two comments about persons being concerned about the sex because of the gangs and that kind of thing. So it really was a member of staff who gave the name. We voted on it, and that got the most votes. We went with that. Let's Talk again. Another member of staff said, why don't we go to the villages and highlight the villages of Tobago? Great idea. And so we took that on board, and that's what we are doing now. So Let's Talk Tobago previously used to be 30 minutes of THA programming. We are now highlighting the villages, and I really want to just implore the villages to look out for us when we are coming to your village. We want to highlight what is happening in Tobago. A lot of things are happening in Tobago and persons don't know. So that's the essence of Let's Talk Tobago. We still have the same host, Davia Chambers. She's joined by Crystal George and Ryan McCool. And now Patricia Nicholson Richards is doing 116. So it's just a slight deviation from what we had. Persons might think they don't have the opportunity for their event to be covered and showcased. We are still doing that. So we have what you call Tobago Notes, and that's those short stories are a little longer than what you'll see in 116, and they will go into depth, in any event we've covered. So yes, we still cover the different events in a more detailed way. And we brand that as Tobago Notes, and we still show that on television at the end of the week in what we call the THA Omnibus. So that's longer, and that's for those who want to sit and they have the time and they can sit for 30 minutes and look at a more detailed program of the Tobago House of Assembly events and whatever else has happened in Tobago. Right. So those are really the differences. It's really us trying to reach all our audiences, and because we recognize that we have different audiences in the whole media and communications space.
Right. And when it comes to 116, you said that's a shorter form content. Would we see a social media page for the show popping up where we can get bites of that on social media as well?
That's very interesting, Shenell. We haven't actually discussed separating it out like that, but that is certainly something that we can explore. So at the moment, everything is disseminated on the Office of the Chief Secretary's social media page, but that is certainly an food for thought.
Yeah, especially, you know, we have platforms now like TikTok that reach a younger generation.
Yes.
And, you know, specifically the fact that it's short form content, maybe cutting the episode up into maybe 3 different videos. And
we are on TikTok, but as I said, in terms of having a separate page for that, that is something we can discuss. But we are on TikTok, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, and so you can catch all our programming on the platforms.
we look forward to seeing that there. We want to thank you so much for coming on this morning and giving us your time. We look forward to supporting 116 as well as the new installation of Let's Talk Tobago. Be sure to look out for it and follow the Office of the Chief Secretary on all social media platforms. We're going to take a break right here and we'll be back with much more conversation right after this. See you soon.
It's a brand new morning, rise up.